Guys, I just want you to imagine how quickly you'd get to 10k per month if you did this one thing. If you change your mindset with one thing. And that is, imagine you stopped caring about the output. Imagine you stopped caring about the result. Imagine you purely and utterly, and I'm getting goosebumps as I say this, purely and utterly focused on the input. Imagine you just said, fuck it, I don't care when I get to 10k per month. I don't care if it's this year, next year, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. I don't care if I don't get there till the day I die. But what I do care about is whether or not I put the input in today and whether or not I do as much input today, as many DMs as possible, book as many appointments as possible, close as many deals as possible, send more DMs, post more content, post on YouTube, post on Instagram, post on Twitter, post on TikTok, post 3 times a day there. Do that, do that, do that. Buy a standing whiteboard, buy a pen, do whatever, just do action. Imagine you just purely said to yourself, no, I don't care about the output anymore. Because I've spent enough time worrying about the output. I've spent enough time saying, oh, I wonder when I'm going to 10k. No, imagine you just said, no, fuck it. Let's just focus on the input. Just focus on the input, bro. Imagine you literally get to 10k per month within a month. Imagine you just didn't even look at your bank. You didn't have a look at your Stripe or your payment processor, whatever payment processor it was. You didn't even look at your bank. You just purely said, okay, fuck it. Let's try and close as many deals as possible. Okay, let's buy this book on sales. Let me read that book. Let me read it, by the end of today. Let me go onto YouTube. And this is actually a hack. Go onto YouTube, watch the audiobook. So for example, I got a book called Reality Transurfing, which some of you OGs would have known from my Instagram, but got that book. The way I'm reading it so damn quickly is by going on YouTube, finding the audiobook for Reality Transurfing, putting it in 3x speed, and then my reading time is really quick anyway, so I can just keep up with it, and I get through the book like 3 times quicker than everyone else. Probably 4 times, maybe even 5 times quicker than everyone else. Like, imagine you just followed the action. Imagine you just purely focused, okay, let me do that, let me do that, let me do that. Okay, someone on YouTube just said to try and do this method for book appointments. Let me actually try that. Let me go all in on that. Okay, cool, that's not working, let's try this. Okay, that's not really working. Okay, this one's working a little bit. How about we 10x the input? Oh, boom, now we got to 5k a month with that. Okay, how many appointments do we need to close that many deals? Okay, 40 appointments. Okay, cool, so we need about 2 a day. Okay, cool, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Okay, let's close deals for 2k, because then that's going to be able to allow me to scale. Let me post that YouTube video. That might get 100 views, might get me 2 clients. That'll be another 2k. Okay, let me post those Instagram reels. Let me do it 3 times a day. Okay, let me follow up with these 100 leads, which I was going to follow up with. Let me start doing some cold calls on the side. Let me hop on another call with my mentor. Let me pay another guy to coach me how to book more appointments using that method so I can implement that one as well. Just imagine. I can't even imagine it. Like, I genuinely can't imagine. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, believe you'd get to 10k a month within 2 weeks. Within literally 2 weeks. Because you'd get around 5k, probably slightly less, 3k in your first week, at least 7k in your second week. Because imagine you just purely focus on the action. Just purely speed. I've literally got it on the wall. Speed. And that's not like I wrote it down for this video. I've always had it on my whiteboard. Speed. 100 blocks of 10 minutes in a day. Imagine you just thought like that. Imagine you just like, all right, let me post that YouTube video. It's going to take me 5 minutes. That's 0.5% of my day. All right, let me record those 3 Instagram reels. That's going to take me another 6-7 minutes. So that's 1% of my day for a YouTube video and 1% of my day for 3 Instagram reels recorded. Boom. Okay, let me post that TikTok. Okay, let me edit that YouTube video. Okay, let me edit that vlog. Okay, let me book that flight there because I think I'll get a nice view. Okay, cool. This celebrity, this guy in my niche, this really famous guy in my niche who's got loads and loads of credibility and authority in the niche is going there. And he said, there's a meetup going on. Let me call him. Let me find out if I can meet up. Okay, yeah, cool. I can meet up. Let's take a photo of him. Let's post that on Instagram so everyone knows that, I'm in that niche and everyone knows that I've met one of the biggest guy in that niche. Okay, cool. Let me go to that meetup. Let me go to that networking event. Let me do that. Let me send those DMs. Okay, let's try and send 500 DMs a day rather than 50 DMs in a day. Let me hire those free VAs. Oh, one of the VAs is being an idiot. Let me kick her out. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Imagine just pure and raw action. And you didn't even look at your bank account. You didn't even look at your bank account. You didn't even have a look how much you made. You just continued doing action. Imagine, like literally within a month, you'd, like one time after the 30 days, you just go on the home screen, have a look at your banking app, and you just see 10k in the bank. Guaranteed. 100%. 100%. It's as simple as that. But none of you guys do it. Just imagine how quickly you get to 10k per month if you purely and utterly focus on the input. Imagine you didn't care about the output. You didn't care if you got to 10k per month. You were just doing it for the love of the game. And I'll leave with one last quote, which is that the man who loves walking will walk further than the man who loves the destination. If you just love doing action, if you just love failing, if you just love working your ass off, working 10-hour days, if you just love sending DMs, doing follow-ups, doing cold calls, booking appointments, you just loved getting on sales calls, you just loved creating content, and you didn't give a shit about the output. Imagine you got paid zero for your job. That's how much you loved it. Like, you'd still do the thing which you're doing now without any output. Like, if you were making zero from your job, it's almost like playing a sport, right? It's like a hobby. Yeah, literally like a hobby. Imagine you just loved what you were doing. You were just like, shit, this is fun. That's what I feel like. I love what I'm doing, and that's why I'm succeeding and getting there so quickly. That's why I'm speed running past these income goals. And that's why I will continue speedrunning, especially after this YouTube video, because I think I encapsulated everything I wanted to speak about. And I'll have a look at this YouTube video again after I posted it and go back to it whenever I'm feeling slow. But just imagine how powerful and how quickly you'd get to a certain goal if you didn't care about the goal, if you didn't care about output. Just become a process-based person. Best way to do that is base your day. So today was either a good day or a bad day based on whether or not you were productive. Not based on whether or not you closed a deal or whether you made money. No, just whether or not you did the daily tasks. I've got daily tasks there that I do, and then I've got about 5 other ones which I usually just put on post-it notes and tape them down. Yeah, I got them over there on the other whiteboard. So, yeah, imagine you just purely said, okay, fuck it, let's go through the task. Boom, 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 boom. And all you did was do the task. You didn't spend any time in watching random YouTube videos, even like this. I mean, obviously this one's going to help you. But you didn't scroll any time on social media, TikTok, Instagram. You just purely did tasks and you just purely loved the input. You were addicted to the input. Imagine how powerful you'd become. With that said, that's the end of the video. If you want to learn how to scale to 15K per month within 90 days, click the link in the description. It'll be my Instagram. And then you can also join my free Telegram channel with over 600 voice notes on exactly how to achieve financial freedom and make thousands a month just like I do. Click both of those and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.